Hello,
Hey, what's up, everybody?
I'm
I'm
Smooth.
Losh. Oh,
Well, I'm Smooth
I'm Losh, and we're
and
here.
doing general discussions.
You can see that our egos are colliding because we
Yes.
want to talk more.
So today, Lash, what are we going to talk about? What's so
Well,
interesting?
technically, the new thing that's interesting in the general topics in discussion right now is that one item you'll never buy. So let's discuss that. Smooth. We're gonna discuss
Hmm.
what's the one item that you and me have never purchased, even though we've seen that in shop multiple times. You want to know what my item is?
What is it?
I've never once purchased bloody muscle or any muscle of any type.
Wow. I mean, it's okay. I mean, you don't have real muscles in real life.
Haha, fuck you.
But yes, the one item I never purchased is samurai. As much as I want to purchase it, I just never. I just hate exocores. So
Hey,
I
smooth,
don't purchase
smooth.
samurai. Yes.
Smooth, can I ask you something about your name?
Yes.
Why is your name Smooth, but your voice sounds stiff?
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
it's quite hard,
See,
buddy.
because I have a cold right now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But when I talk with the females,
Oh, the
the
females.
smooth game is up.
What type of females though?
Real females.
Is Dory part of this equation?
No, she's a man. Nah, I'm joking. I'm joking.
We're just joking. No one hunt us. All right, we're joking. Moving on. All right, so there's a bunch of wrong place threads currently in the general topics and discussion. Spectator mode. That in and of itself is a good suggestion. But why isn't the comments in general discussion? It would be much more likely to be in the suggestion thread, don't you think?
I mean, for me, I'm speaking. I always post off topic in general discussion. I mean,
I do as well.
I don't care because basically general discussions have over 100 views every single day. Every other topic is about minimum of 10. So if you post somewhere else, nobody gonna see it. So why just not post in general discussion?
But the thing that I'm thinking about when you post a general discussion, at least have some discussion. At least if it's not about a ref, have some discussion in and of itself. So at least you're kind of on topic, right? At least if you're going to showcase something, let's have some discussion. Like ask for opinion, ask for people's thoughts on something, ask what they think about this. Like at least that in and of itself would lead to a discussion, don't you think?
Yeah, like I want players to basically make off topic the new general discussion.
Yes, but like people are so used to posting in the general topics and discussion so much that in and of itself, not many people, other than those very much needed post count, extra free post people, are the only ones that really post an off-topic section. I occasionally post an off-topic session because there's some good threads in there, but I don't really spend my time there. Like people should really check the off-topic section sometimes. There's some real interesting threads over there. Not those stupid OnePlus posts threads, but look at Hope Cloud's thread about Toonami, the aftermath. I'm actually looking at that thread right now. I freaking love Toonami. It's my shit. I grew up with that. It's nice to see it still running on the computer in some ways. I don't know. Do you have any threads that you particularly think it's interesting?
Let's see. Let me just click to go general discussion very fast. I mean, I just posted, about the guy who finished the Cinnamon Challenge. I mean, it's so off topic, but yeah.
That could still be a discussion. See if he really did finish it or if it was fake.
Yep. Let's see. What else do you see that's interesting?
Well, for me, I'm still thinking about the 2011 RF Awards. Like, we finished that off. And not many people voted like they did all the previous years. But still, we got some pretty good people voted and stuff. Like, I don't know if you remember, like, who won what. Like, there was a whole bunch of controversy on who would win what and who would do this and that. And I could have swear that was the busiest time of the year that I've ever got so many PMs. Like, personally, I'm not one to receive PMs, but people were asking me if they're close to winning or not. And it was kind of like, why don't you count up the votes yourself and see if you are winning, buddy?
Yeah, I'm not hating on the award, but I feel like people that didn't even post, they just guessed.
Yes, they guessed.
Like,
They just went.
Who's the funniest poster, stuff like that. These like, oh, last year I'm just gonna vote the same person.
That's basically a bandwagon effect. As soon as they see someone that's semi-famous as the person that they voted for, they'll start going for the bandwagon effect. People
Yeah, I
need
feel
to
like with
be,
popularity, it was a
yeah.
popularity contest.
That's what I don't want, because if it's a popularity contest, the same people are always going to win constantly every year. That in and of itself, I would love to not win a year, just so I know that there's more entertaining or more approachable or more better people out there. You know, you guys got to understand. You guys have that new age gen thing where all new gens are trash. Like, come on, yo. Like, we're not always going to be here. Like, '07 people are really old. Like, if you can hear the sound of my voice, it sounds kind of old, you know. But I'm just throwing that out there. Like, you guys got to move on.
I just find that old gen and new gen crap is just ridiculous.
That's even a topic in general discussions too. It's not up on the first page anymore, but that was topics there too. Like new gen versus old gen. Like old gen's the best. Old gen's more humble. Like, not that I don't agree with you, but at the same time I disagree with you, because it's like pretty soon old gen's not going to be here. So the new gen will turn old gen. Then they'll be saying the same thing.
That's why I question people. What is new gen? When did new gen start? Is new gen old gen now? Because like, if old gen is '07, and from '09 people said that's when it became new gen, wouldn't that mean 2 years after the new gens will become old gen and the old gens will become older gens?
Yes, that's what I'm trying to get the point across. Now the '09ers are the '07ers. The '07ers are some godlike class. Now they can't be judged. Everything they do is unwrong. And now the 2012 are the worst gen. Well, it's early to tell. But
not 2012. Most likely I'll say 2011 was like what everything wrong went.
Oh my god! Like in and of itself, constant years. You guys don't really see. We're doing the cycle of everything the same year, the same problems, the same arguments, just different people. Like, you guys don't understand. We're going in a circle every time the year starts over. There's going to be another Losh. There's going to be another Corn. There's going to be just like taking in retrospect that what you're doing right now and anything, and then you have the right to call somebody new and trash just because you're a little bit older than someone. That's kind of immature. Like, you're older than him, and you're going to call him a new age and trash? Like, come on, yo. You're better than that.
Yeah, well, speaking of changes that's going on right now, what you think about this new cyberbullying rule that just got placed?
Oh, that cyberbullying rule, I believe it has something to do with my case, that it currently involves, like, sort of all that real life exposure thing that happened to have happened. That in and of itself was enforced for the simple fact that some people took the internet a little bit too strongly, and in and of itself, since they can't really affect anybody in real life, like in a sense, they would want to affect their internet life. Ergo, quote, and internet careers and whatnot. That in and of itself is just to protect those type of people that just don't want to deal with it. Like, all right. Like, you know that video that I made, the message to Losh?
Yes.
There's a couple of people that made little GIFs of that video when I was doing stupid things as a form to, like, target me, right?
Mm-hmm.
And even myself, I never report anything like that or any of the case. But I'm going to be completely honest. I don't like those things being made. I made it to be a funny video, not so you can put it as a gift and use it as your signature. It's not what the whole point of the video was made for. Like, those type of things, like we did to Socrates, I feel like I'm the new age Socrates in a sense. Like, seriously, like, I get made gifts.
Socrates is out there, man. Nobody can be a different topic.
Nah, Socrates is just up there, but people are
somewhere else.
But Rain's calling me Socrates. I mean, C.A. Ward was calling me Socrates, and I'm like, really? Like, I'm being compared to him? Oh, I'm me, he's him. There's a difference. It's just like that rule in and of itself is to just stop caring about a person's personal life or attacking them constantly, even though you got your point across the first time. Like, that's just a rule there to just stop it. Because quite honestly, if that rule was put in '07, all these exposures and all these things would have never happened. They would have been banned with the quickness. Just throwing that out there. The Demi-Sore exposure, everyone that had anything to do with it, commenting, laughing, there would have been a massive form ban. That would have been hilarious. That in itself would have been hilarious. But that's just, that's just a couple of things thrown in there. Like, in and of itself, it'll probably die down because not many people, like, really cyberbully. If anything, they just insult or, like, belittle somebody for, like, a quick moment of stupidity that they had. And that's good because if people point you out on your stupidness, then you'll stop being stupid. But if they constantly do that, then that's just bullying. Like I like it. If I say something stupid, I would want you to point me out, Smooth. I would want you to be like, yo, Losh, you are retarded. Fix your shit. Like, when it comes to grammar, I could care less. But when I'm saying something stupid, it has no logical meaning behind it, I would love you to point me out,
So, what do you think about the new age GMs? I mean, I still think LaBela still acts like she's new. I have no problem with her.
No, I have no problem with LaBela. Like, I used to, I looked at her, and the first thing I thought when she was writing with her grammar is, like, she's purposely trying to copy what I used to do. It's like, come on, girl. Like, that was my thing. Like, I can name a couple of people that used to copy my grammar mistakes and capitalization. It was quite funny in itself. But LaBela, she's not really new gen anymore. She's got to know us. She basically knows us inside out. You can tell.
Just one problem I have with her is that, for example, that thread, if you're a real girl.
If you're a real girl.
Yeah.
That thread. I get your point in that, because that in and of itself could lead to so much sexual harassment to those girls in and of itself. Mm-hmm. Like, I understand your feelings for that, but that was made as a joke thread. It wasn't literally supposed to be made to be taken serious.
Yeah, but you know how players think.
Yeah, the players.
Like, when you make, for example, if you're a GM, you have to know, like, when you make something, you know how the community is already. They're not going to take that as a joke. Like, that fake exposure thread they made. Mm-hmm. And I purposely did it where I commented, like, oh, my God, you're exposing. you should ban yourself. I did that on purpose.
Yep.
Because there should be a limit where a GM takes stuff serious.
But you got to understand, too, that was around the time when LaBela was just getting, like, in the middle of everything, starting to understand what's what, whose lies, who tells the truth, who deceits, who this, that. Because you got to understand, the players have two faces, the faces that they show the GMs and the faces that they show when GMs ain't looking.
Yeah, that's true.
In and of itself, Baby was just trying to find what's what. And in that thread in and of itself, you could tell who was there to be on what side. Like, it was basically like who was there to joke around and who was there to take it serious and, like, literally stalk these girls. Like, in and of itself, when that thread was made and those names started popping up on the list, you could tell who was going to assault and who was not. In and of itself, I thought it was funny because I knew which all of them were females, because in the simple fact that I talked to them before, like, it's not really a big deal. It's like, hey, girls do play games, guys. It's like, that in and of itself, there were other people that were targeting them for, sexual assault, harassment, And luckily, that thread got closed. And now the new gen players can't really see it, so the only way they'll know about it, people bring it up on some random occasion, like we did now. But we're not saying any girls' names, right? We're gonna keep that, out of this record. We're not saying
there's a problem with some players though. Like, for example, if you post like off-topic section on general discussion, there's always like a little group that's gonna say off-topic.
Oh,
I don't know if people want to be CA. I don't know if it's that, but damn, that's bad.
Most of the people that post off-topic to someone's thread in the general topics and discussion have a problem with those people. It's not that they want to be a CA. It's not in and of itself that they want to prove that something like, oh, come on, man, we've done this all the time. You can't post. That in and of itself is the person has a problem. Like, I have the same thing going with me with differences. Me and him, like, I'll post a thread that can be off topic. If you really think about it in the general topics and discussion, he'll post off topic useless, because it really is. And he only does that as a joke. He doesn't like really mean it. He doesn't want to be a CA. He barely cares what he posts. It's just saying, like, most people don't care. They just want that free post now. That's what this whole new 2012 feels like. Since 2012, I've seen every day at least one person saying free post. Come on, like, every day? Really? Like, every day you need a free post? You can't think of a witty response or actually something on topic to, like, contribute to the thread? It's not really hard.
Too much problems. It's a small game, but
it's a small game, but people just.
Usually, you think when the game is bigger, there's much problems, but damn, there's so much chaos in the small game.
Trust me, and you want to know what's really funny? All the people that technically have drama with themselves or technically hate one another, if they met in a different situation, they would probably be friends. Like
I don't know about that.
I can prove that. I've been a part of that. I've had people hate me with just knowing rumors about me without ever so much as speaking one word to me.
Yeah, but for example, say if there's like, I mean, I understand what you mean, but it could be like if two people are actually beefing online and they meet each other in real life, it could be as in the person is really scared. His internet sensation is like way different than the way he acts in real life. So he could be a
Hello? Smooth.
Hello.
Yeah, Smooth is back. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Alright, my fault. Yeah, like I was saying, so the person could just be different in his own way.
Yeah. Like, in and of itself, the whole trying to act hard for somebody on the internet in and of itself is not really something you should be proud of. Like how do I explain this without trying to be an tough guy? Get along with everyone on the internet. You have no need to prove that you're tougher than someone on the internet because they have no way to actually come and visit you. And if they did come and visit you over something like that, then their stupidity is beyond level because you're going to fight with someone because of something they said on the internet. That's basically like someone calling you a bitch behind your back. You're really going to waste your time?
I mean, it actually happened in real sites. Like, I would give an example of a site that I think my cousin go on, and it's like they actually meet each other in real life to actually fight, and they have camera to record to see if the person actually comes, because most likely they live in the same area. Like, there's different zones, and they actually bring their camera and record. If the person that come up, then they write on the topic or something like, "Oh, you didn't come. I had the time. I was there." You can hear the person's voice. It's funny.
See, because
our efforts won't do that.
I hope they don't. It's how immature and crazy this community is. What? Niggas will be waiting with sticks, guns, bats, knives. Like, come on. I'm about to show you a real Rumble fighter. Like, no, please. Oh my God,
it happens. It's funny. I don't understand why do you meet someone just from online? It makes no sense.
I've had multiple people say that they wanted to come over to where I live and kill me, and I'm like, okay, well.
Did you hear that the Twitter thing where like this guy got killed?
Oh, I didn't hear about that.
He kept like this fake Twitter war, like they fight, and then he goes to the person's place, and then he fights them, and then he'll record it when. And the next person will talk crap, he will drive there too and fight them too. It's like they planned and prepared. But yeah, back to topic.
Yeah, back to the topic, because that's kind of scary to think about it. Niggas gonna fuck you up because of something you said on Twitter. Gotta watch out what you say now.
Oh, I got a good one. Sofa and affecting Rumble Fighter.
Oh, man. That is actually a good one. Oh, basically speaking, if Sofa would have passed, I was going to throw my computer away. No way in hell was I going to stay on the computer with Sofa. Oh, no way in hell.
Rumble Fighter would have been done for good because Rumble Fighter is just like the copyright capital.
Games like Get Amp, Terra, like, so many games would just get so many. Fun.
Well, all the scrolls taken and stuff. Yeah.
Darn, all the scrolls are copyrighted actual martial arts, and the martial arts people were like, no, you don't pay us.
Remove. It would have been removed.
So what scrolls are we going to fight? We're going to use Telios every day? Telios is the only user made that's actually made by somebody in real life? You know?
Just keep making scrolls.
No, watch that. He would copyright Telios and make OGP pay for it. Like, oh my God.
Eventually, someone will make the, like, separate Rumble Fighter. Like, I haven't seen that yet. A separate server of Rumble Fighter. Because a bunch of games have their own server where they, like, take out the actual, like, for example, Cabal guns. they have their own, like, some people, like, find a way to make their own service of the game. I mean, Rumble Fighter hasn't have that yet.
Rumble Fighter, I want to see how Rumble Fighter would be instead of me connecting to your internet. I want to see how a server internet would work out. I want to see how that would work out. Because in and of itself, my internet's always good, but every time I get into a room, there's always that one person that's pulling up in the room. Like, oh my God, it is so unbelievable. Like, I just want to punch my computer screen, but I just keep there with my smile face, and I'm just like, good fight, man, good fight. And they're just like, you're new, easy, lagger. Like, this is what I love about the community. It's like, you guys are so beautiful. This is why I can't leave, because you guys are such assholes to me that I just want to stay there and be nice to you.
Yeah, for some reason, even if the person quit Rumble Fighter, there's always people they know and talk to.
Yeah.
It's very funny.
If you're going to quit Rumble Fighter, you can't go cold turkey. Cold turkey is when you, like, quit it altogether and you take it off your computer and then you stop looking at it and stuff like that.
Man.
Cold turkey, you're going to go back.
I think I finally came back to RF, like, yesterday. So I quit for 5 months, but the funny thing is that I never quit using the forum. Like, I was on Facebook and everything, and while I'm on that, I'll just be on the forum because I'm so bored. I can't go on a bunch of sites and watch videos. I can't do that. So most likely I'll be out for the most of the day, and when I come home, forums, Facebook, and some other crap. I don't believe anyone can really quit.
I quit the game for about a year. Like I would literally not play it unless somebody asked me to, and then when I was playing it, I didn't really want to play. Like, I was like, ah. But in and of itself, in that whole year, I would use the forums daily. Like, I'd be outside, be on my phone. It's like, hey, let's check on the forums. Let's see what it's doing. Hey, look at that. Another stupid, idiotic topic. Oh, that's beautiful. Let's go posting this. It's so beautiful.
All right, so how are we going to conclude this for our last topic?
Conclude for the last topic. How about with this fashion event that's coming up? The couple's fashion event, right? How about we conclude it with that? Oh, wait, that's an event. Never mind.
I mean, no one's doing an event this time, so we can do it.
We could? Oh, all right. So we can conclude it with that new fashion event. Well, the prize for this event is a glitch, a 3-letter name, which, you know, doesn't sound too bad.
Wait, where is this? I think
the prize is a 3-letter name if you win. You didn't know about this, Smooth?
I did not know about this. I think I should enter now.
Smooth, I think everyone should enter. This is the chance of a lifetime. Did you not always want to be called God? I did. When I was a little kid, I always wanted to be called God.
I'm going to enter now. That's just great.
Oh, you're looking at it right now?
Yes.
Did you read what last month's prize was? A forum title?
What was that?
A forum title.
Who won?
Bruce Zeker actually won. And
that's amazing because they're now actually changing. I mean, for the forum title, that was kind of stupid because the people that enter would not even be formers, most of them.
No, but Zeker won, and Mr. Marsh won, and they got to create their own titles. That's what was really cool about it. See, Bruce Lee picked Bruce Lee's protege, I believe. And Mr. Marsh picked the Thunder, I believe. I might be incorrect.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah. But you know, I think that's a new twist for us formers that usually spend our time on the forums. Hey, we get to win an event and get something that we like, you know?
A 3-letter name, hey. They should finally release it. I mean, it would be great if they actually say, like, 400 Astros for a 3-letter name. I mean, many people will actually wait for $400. I mean, not $400, 400 Astros.
For a forum title, I think there's certain people that actually waste that much money for a title. And that could be quick bucks right there.
They should do
in the end of the forum, it's a popularity. People just want to get more, known. They just want to be important in a sense. Not speaking for everyone. Everyone does it for a different reason. I'm just speaking in general that maybe that's my reason. Or maybe not. I don't know. Speaking vague is always the best thing to do. But back to the fashion thing. In and of itself, I have no complaints with who won, but I know 3 people that if they would have entered and tried, because the theme was real life, what would you wear in real life? I know for a fact if those 3 people entered, 2 of those would have won, because they have amazing.
I doubt it. Sometimes when I see these events, I don't think the GMs actually pick. I think they randomize it. Like, They put all the names in a bunch and they just randomize it. They click random.
The theme was who real life dressing. If you look at Mr. Marsh, his our avatar actually go alike because of the sweater with the hoodie sweat that he had on. It actually matched. Z-Curbs matched. It was the hoodie. He had the hat. He had the gray shirt. It didn't show the rest of his outfit, but in and of itself, what he had on matched with what his avatar had on. So in and of itself, it really was what it's matched. But the thing that I'm trying to point out, if these three people, I don't know if they would want me to name them or stuff, but like them three, those three are really good at like outfits and stuff. I take fashion advice from them, so like it's like oh, and most of them are girls, so like come on, you're gonna tell me a girl can't win a fashion event? That's something in and of itself. But yeah, Smooth, back to you.
All right, so we have to end this. So this is the general discussion from Dine Say Louds.
See ya.
Yeah, I want to shout out to my baby mama.
Shout out to
my uncle in prison.
Shout out to my brother in jail.
Or